Hello and welcome to my channel. It's me Refa from lifeforchoice.com. As you can see, I am in a beautiful sunflower field. You can see the sunflowers everywhere, and there is a dahlia's flower pickup point as well, so I will be picking them up later. Today we're gonna do walk and talk, and I'm gonna share a powerful story for you, and you can watch this beautiful sunflower and dahlia's farm with me as well. So before we dive into our video, just make sure you like, share and subscribe this channel so you can continue receiving these wonderful beautiful videos from me. This farm I am in, that is in a Cambridgeshire, so is about 10-15 miles away from London. So it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen such a beautiful big sunflowers before. So you can see some of them, they're all facing sun at the moment. So let's dive into our video. So this story is about Buddha, and is a religious figure, Buddha, and he and his friends, once gone, they have a really important mission, and they wanted to go for the mission, and so they was walking, they passed through one forest, and in forest they like walking whole day, and they reached to a place where they was all tired, and they sat down for a while to relax and to sit down. And then it was getting darker and darker, so they thought, okay, we will have some rest. So because they have some stuff with them, they want one person will look after everyone's goods, and rest of them will sleep. So Buddha said, one of his one of his important what we call a manager, he said, okay, then I will keep awake and you all guys sleep, and then someone else will take a turn. So that's what they decided to do. And now everyone sleep, and after a while there was a really big huge monster, it pop up, and that monster, now he was the guy, he was scared, and the manager, and he was telling them, I will destroy you, and I will destroy your mission, you cannot go anywhere, I will destroy every person of your group you came with, and I will do this, he was scaring him, and that guy was fighting back and was arguing, and he was basically trying to kill him, but he was so huge, the monster was so huge, so big, then he was not able to fight them easily. So what he was doing, this guy, he was keep fighting, and he was getting exhausted of trying to save his colleagues and his other members, and basically, and he was fighting back. So what was happening, he was scared of the external circumstances, external thing was a monster here. He was so scared, and he was fighting back, and as he was fighting back, he was exhausting, arguing and worrying and stressing. So he was basically giving all his energy to the situation. Now he was giving all the energy, he was exhausted and tired, and then finally he gone, and then that guy, he wake Buddha up, and he said to Buddha that that is like a really scary monster, and we cannot go any further, because this situation we can't survive, we can't go any further. So Buddha said, okay, that's fine, I will see what is happening. But he said, no, I know that is really scary situation, let's go there. It's really a scary situation, and it's totally impossible for us to continue this mission. We have to go back. We can't finish this mission, and this really a big, huge and scary monster, he's not letting us do anything. So Buddha said, okay, that's fine, that's all right. So this time you sleep, and I will see what is happening, and which type of monster is really scary, or if it's is impossible, then we will go back home. So now it is Buddha's turn. He took a turn, and now he is. He was taking a turn, and he was awake, and rest of his all members of the group was sleeping. And when he was sleeping, the monster appeared again. So as monster appear, have a look, this purple flowers, this beautiful pink one. So as Buddha was awake now, and monster appeared, and he started doing the same thing. I say, I told your manager, you guys should go back, I will kill you, I will do this, I will do that, and it is not possible for you to go any further, I will not let you go. And Buddha was just listening. He was a mindfulness guy. He was not bothered about the situation. He was listening. Then he was threatening. He keep threatening him, and Buddha is just listening. He is not bothered about his all threat. And he was monster was getting angry that he is not getting worried at all with all the stuff. And he just keep getting angry and threatening him, and Buddha is just listening. He's observing what he's doing. He just watching that what he's doing, and if anything scary, so what is happening, like he was just observing him. And he was observing, and monster was trying to scare him. He was doing all the action, he was doing everything to scare him, so he can go away home. But Buddha he's a mindfulness guy. He was just observing what this person is doing. So finally monster was getting exhausted of doing all the actions and doing all the faces he was pulling to scare him, but he is not getting scared. And now he started getting tired. He started losing his energy, and as he was losing his energy, he was getting tired and exhausted. Then what was happening? He noticed that he started shrinking. The big monster, huge and scary face monster, he started shrinking. Now he was the one who was scaring everyone, but now he was exhausting because Buddha is not doing any action. He is not doing any sort of reaction. He was just observing what he's doing, what is all he is all about. He's just observing him. So after a while, what happened? The monster shrink into really tiny monster, and Buddha picked him up and put it in his pocket. Now when next morning his manager, he asked him, he asked Buddha, did you see the monster? It was so big, isn't it? He was saying yes, he was huge and he was big and it was scary as well. And then he said, okay, then what shall we do? Then what did you decide? So how did you fight back? Did you fight back, or what you did? He said no. He took the monster out of his pocket. There was a small little monster, and he was dancing and jumping around, getting angry on his hand. And he said, yeah, that's it. And that is a little monster. And he shrank down because he was like showing me all the stuff, and I just totally didn't react. And now I took all his power, I took all my power back, and I am in power. And he shrank down to really tiny monster because it was a huge monster. Have a look, this one, huge monster, and now he is a tiny little thing. So what is the moral of this story? I hope you get the gist out of it. When there are 3D circumstances and we start taking action, let's go there, and we start taking actions. And action mean we start reacting on the situation. We're getting angry, we're getting frustrated, and we try to physically try to change them. So what happened then, we start losing energy, because where our focus goes, our energy goes. So basically, when we focus constantly on circumstances and focus on them, scared of them, try to change them, manipulate the situation, and then what happens, like these things, they get power and they become huge, and we start losing power. Wow, this one I will go here. So that's what happened. Look, this is a yellow patch that looks beautiful. Yeah, so I was talking about that. Then when we start reacting on the situation, then our circumstances, our 3D circumstances, they get their power. And let me take you over there. So these situations, they get power and we start losing out. And that's what happens normally in our circumstances. Like when we react on the situation, react on the different things, then we start losing our power, and other external circumstances, they look so huge and so big for us. So every time when you worried about your 3D situation, when you worried about your circumstances, then think about a monster. They are like a monster. They scaring you away, showing you that there is no possible way to go out. And if you are fall into their trap, you are not focusing on your goal, on your you lose your own focus, then you will be giving your power away. So that is the best and easiest way. Have a look, these guys are so beautiful, these one. So in this way, you lose your power and the circumstances gain their power. And yeah, so remember this story next time. When you are worried about your 3D situation, make the big monster into the small monster and put it in your pocket. Hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoy this dahlia's farm with me. So I'm going to collect some flowers from here. It's lovely here, and I will put it in my house. And thank you so much for watching, sharing, liking and subscribing my channel, and I will see you all in my another video. And have a lovely day, rest of the lovely day. I'm going to pick up my flowers now. Bye.